Greetings, culture vultures and scandal enthusiasts. Ever wonder what's behind the glitz and glamour of Hollywood? Well, you've hit the jackpot. Today, we're diving deep into the life of a pop icon who needs no introduction, the one and only Britney Spears. We're gonna cut through the tabloid noise and dish out the real, unfiltered, and occasionally jaw-dropping story that has left the world on tenterhooks. And trust us, folks, it's juicier than a tabloid's front-page scoop. But before we get started, do us a solid, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell. You wouldn't want to miss out on the next slice of scandalous pie we serve up hot and fresh. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty, shall we? Let's delve into the newest Britney Spears documentary, Britney Spears: The Price of Freedom. This thrilling exposé has left fans and haters alike gobsmacked with its depiction of the pop superstar's post-conservatorship life. The documentary, served up by none other than TMZ, is packed with revelations as shocking as they are juicy. Just the kind of stuff to make your eyes pop and your jaw drop. Picture this: Britney Spears, the toxic singer who rocked the pop world, apparently guzzling coffee and energy drinks by the gallons like some sort of caffeine-addicted camel. They say she stays up for days on end after hibernating like a well-rested bear. Let's just say if sleep were an extreme sport, Britney would be winning gold medals left, right, and center. Now, we all know TMZ loves to stir the pot, but Britney's hubby, Sam Asghari, was having none of it. He took to Instagram, slamming TMZ faster than a wrestler in a championship bout, condemning the documentary as absolutely disgusting. His message to fans: don't believe what you read online, insisting that his wife is under a microscope for nothing more than clickbait. So, what is the reality of Britney's post-conservatorship life? The documentary paints a picture of a woman living a life of solitude, or better to say, a life of isolation. According to the documentary, it seems Britney spends most of her time in her palace. She's like the queen of pop, ruling over her own kingdom of silence. TMZ executive producer Charles Latiboudiere, excuse me if I butchered that name, claims she lives in virtual isolation, leaving fans wondering if she's got a secret underground lair where she hatches her plans for world domination. News director Brad Appleton adds that sometimes she'll escape to a quiet dirt path, maybe to commune with nature or to plot her next big move. But fear not, dear Britney fans, because our girl knows how to have a good time even in solitude. She loves standing by her pool, working out in her own gym, and let's not forget her wild dance parties. Who needs paparazzi when you have your own dance floor? But wait, there's more. According to TMZ's founder, Harvey Levin, Britney has a caffeine habit that could give a coffee bean a run for its money. She apparently downs coffee, Red Bull, Celsius, and dandelion tea by the gallons.
Red Bull, Celsius, and dandelion tea by the gallon.
But Britney was quick to clap back, denying these claims with the sass and spirit we've come to know and love. Her Instagram post clarified that she can't even look at coffee and prefers the refreshing taste of watermelon juice. Britney versus TMZ. It's a battle of the titans. And then there's the curious case of Britney's sleep schedule, or lack thereof. One TMZ source claims that she's a binge sleeper. Forget binge watching your favorite TV shows. Britney's the queen of binge sleeping. According to managing editor Fabian Garcia, she'll sleep for days at a time, only to follow it up with a sleepless streak. It's like she's living in a never-ending slumber party, except she's the only one invited. But when she's not in dreamland, Britney loves books. Yep, you heard that right. Our pop princess is a bookworm. She devours fiction like she devours tabloid headlines. Maybe she's found the secret to staying awake, a captivating story. Well, folks, the intrigue doesn't stop here. Ready for a plot twist? TMZ alleges that Britney has an unusual fascination with knives, painting a picture of a pop princess living in constant fear of losing her hard-won freedom. This comes amid claims that her marriage to hunky fitness model Sam Asghari is as stable as a house of cards, with allegations of fiery rows and physical confrontations turning their love nest into a hotbed of drama. But the shocks don't stop there. In a heart-wrenching turn, the documentary suggests Britney hasn't seen her sons, Sean Preston and Jaden, in over a year. Yet there might be a glimmer of hope, with occasional texts hinting at the possibility of a thaw in the frosty relations. It's a wild whirl of revelations that keeps the Britney saga as gripping as ever. Well, Britney Spears' knight in shining armor, Sam Asghari, has come out swinging. This fitness guru turned Britney's boo is calling out the big guns, accusing them of gaslighting the princess of pop and warning fans to not believe what you read online. Now, we must pause here for a moment to remind you that we're serving up piping hot celebrity news every single day on Celebrity Pop. If you don't want to miss out on the juicy details, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications right now. Join our wild ride and let's dish on the latest scandals together. Back to our story. In a rare Instagram video, Asghari tears into those whom he alleges exploited Britney's 13-year conservatorship saga. Absolutely disgusting, he decries, taking a stand against those who told Britney's story as if it was their own juicy gossip to spill. Yes, I realize the irony. But it's not just the past that has Asghari riled up. His fiery words came hot on the heels of a new TMZ documentary, Britney Spears, The Price of Freedom. Asghari's not mincing his words, slamming the doc as yet another attempt to put Britney under the microscope now that she's finally free. Imagine this, the most influential person of our generation, as Asghari puts it, being treated like a prisoner, with her father dictating everything from the water she drinks to the people she meets. Asghari's not standing for it, challenging the narrative and the motives of those who seek to profit from Britney's story. His message to fans is crystal clear: don't believe everything you read online. Asghari warns that most of it is just clickbait, a money-making scheme that he's not going to allow any longer. It seems Britney and Asghari are both singing from the same hymn sheet, with Britney echoing these sentiments in a post commemorating the one-year anniversary of her conservatorship's termination. Well, hold on to your hats, folks, because Britney Spears is done being anyone's dancing puppet. The pop diva is finally calling the shots, and she's doing it at her own sweet pace. Sources tell that although the music still makes Britney's heart beat, she's hanging up her touring boots for good. It seems our pop superstar has had enough of grueling itineraries and forced performances that have left her with a bad case of road weariness. Flashback to 2018, Britney's breaking point came knocking. After 4 years of dazzling Vegas with her Piece of Me residency, her team decided to turn the show into an international tour with over 30 concerts across the US and Europe. Talk about overkill. No wonder the insider is fuming over the nerve of booking a second Vegas residency right after. Her second residency, Britney Domination, however, ended before it even began, courtesy of her father, Jamie Spears, who shipped her off to a mental health facility. 2 years later, Britney fired back in open court, stating that her dad and managers should be in jail for playing a huge role in punishing her when she said no to performances. But the winds of change are blowing, and since the termination of her conservatorship in 2021, Britney's been on a roll. She inked a $15 million deal for a memoir, tied the knot with her sweetheart Sam Asghari, and even released a duet with Elton John, Hold Me Closer, that's hit the top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, her first in almost a decade. Our insider spills the beans that Britney is still all about the music. She's been fielding recording offers and, like a seasoned poker player, knows it's all about playing her cards right. After all, the beauty of Britney being free again is that she gets to call the shots, and we can't wait to see what the Queen of Pop has up her sleeve next. But the Spears saga takes a tropical turn. Word on the street is that Britney Spears' teenage sons, Sean and Jaden, are fed up with the Hollywood hullabaloo. Rumor has it that they're ditching the red carpet for Hawaiian hula skirts. The boys, eager to escape their mom's paparazzi parade, are reportedly planning a one-way ticket to Alohaville with their DJ dad, Kevin Federline. Now here's the spicy bit. Federline's lawyer has shot off a letter to Britney, demanding to know if she's cool with her boys swapping Beverly Hills for beach bonfires. They want her response ASAP, or they're ready to duke it out in court. The odds, likely in Federline's favor, given Britney's year-long no-show in the boys' lives. Their stepmoms got a job offer in Hawaii, and Federline's got DJ gigs lined up. Looks like they're chasing more than just the sunset. The Great Escape is set for this July, just after Sean's high school graduation. Young Jaden plans to continue schooling from the sandy shores of Hawaii. Adding more fuel to the fire, TMZ reports that the boys aren't even responding to Britney's text after a social media spat. Yikes, the summer of 2022 was a boiling point, with the boys hitting the mute button on their mom. Jaden spilled the beans to the Daily Mail, hinting at some maternal love lag. Meanwhile, Federline isn't too thrilled about Spears' racy Insta posts. He's playing damage control with the boys, saying, look, maybe that's just another way she tries to express herself. But it's stuff for the teens, folks. The roller coaster ride of the Spears family saga continues, so stay tuned, folks. It's sure to be a bumpy but entertaining ride. But that's all the Britney buzz we've got for you today. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you never miss another juicy scoop. Stay sassy, stay curious, and stay tuned.